Okay, so I go from watching Pokemon Detective Pikachu, another mystery detective story, to watching a Will Smith version mystery detective story with robots. Oh yeah, I, Robot. Watching this movie, which, you know, is one of my favorite movies to watch. I enjoy this movie so much. But is it really good? The movie from 2004, how good is it? Well, we'll find out today on this episode of Movie Breakdown. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ali Zakka. And what's Movie Breakdowns? A movie review series where we look at new and old movies, give them a grade, A through F, plus and minus do count. And if there's a movie you want me to review, let me know. Put it in the comment section. I'll try to get to it as best I can. Now, I also have a Patreon, which on my Patreon you can get trailer reaction, first come, first serve with movie requests, and a bunch of other things. I, Robot. This movie with Will Smith in it. It's based off of a bunch of short stories by a guy named Isaac Asimov. I hope I spelled his name right. I hope I said his name right. His last name is spelled A-S-I-M-O-V. Asimov. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. But Isaac made the story, bunch of short essays. I actually never read the essays. I didn't know it was a short story or essay until I did a review for this. So now I'm finding out that, oh, this is actually based off something. So all I had this movie was purely the movie itself. From 2004 to freaking 2020. This movie is so cheesy at times. And you're like, oh man, why did they do that? But at the same time, it holds up so well in 2020 when it comes to CGI, comes to the graphics, the animation. It's great. It's great. And Will Smith, just like Detective Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds making that movie, Will Smith makes this movie. And it's the most Will Smith it is. Like, he's at level 9,000.
What, 9,000?
Instead of level 10, he's at 9,000.
What, 9,000?
In this movie. And I swear to gosh, it is great. It is super great. So, what the movie is about? The movie is about a guy by the name of Detective Spooner, Dale Spooner. He has a prejudice against robots. He doesn't like them. In fact, he hates them. He'd rather get rid of robots, which is really messed up. Because robots are built to protect and serve humans and kind of be like, make life easier. They're not programmed for evil. They're not programmed for killing. They're literally programmed just protect and help out humans. Like, there's a FedEx robot. There is a robot that drives cars. They just do all this stuff. And there's a new wave of robots getting released into the world. They released into the country that pretty much does everything the old robot does, but 10 times better. It looks more lifelike. It has human features. It's pretty much like the end all be all of robot creation. Like, it's the best thing ever. And on the, like, right before the reveal happens, one of the scientists that created the robot gets killed, and Detective Spooner's been drawn to the case. He's the one that has the case, and he'll figure out what happened. So he goes find out that, you know, the guy that he knew actually got murdered, and he's like, okay, well, let's figure it out. You're gonna find out that, and this is a spoiler because one movie I should tell them before. You haven't seen iRobot. It comes on FX probably once every 2 months. You haven't seen iRobot, shame on you. But he thinks a robot killed the scientist. By the way, that scientist's name, Dr. Alfred Lanning, who's played by James Cornwell. He's really like, he knows Detective Spooner, so they like knew each other. And Detective Spooner really want to figure out who killed it. So he thinks a robot killed it. And they find this robot who's kind of like going on a different path. He's not programmed like everybody else is. His name is Sonny, who played by Attic Tudyk, who's also in Rogue One. He's the robot in Rogue One and the pirate and Dodgeball. Like, I'm so happy that this dude is in this movie. He plays Sonny. And Sonny has his own unique system. He's not like all the other robots. He's unique, he's different. He has a different kind of wavelength, different kind of path, different kind of mechanics that makes him pretty much has his own personality, and he's built that way. He's built that way by Lanning on purpose, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But anyway, Will Smith runs down Sonny, captures him, and he's followed by Dr. Calvin, Susan Calvin, who's played by Bridget Moynahan. So Bridget Moynahan plays Dr. Susan Calvin, and she pretty much kind of gets brought along with Detective Spooner on this. She's like not really want to be a part of this, but the fact that she worked with Dr. Alfred Lanning so much that she kind of gets dragged into this. And so she's chasing Will Smith down. Will Smith's chasing this robot down. They capture this robot, and it's probably one of my favorite scenes of this whole movie is the interrogation scene where Will Smith's character is interrogating Sonny. And Sonny is like, I did not murder Dr. Lanning. I did not murder him. I did not murder him. And he does this. And Will Smith's like, you know what we call that? That's called anger. You have emotions. Why? So anyway, Will Smith captures the robot, and he gets taken back to the lab for, I think, debriefing or whatever they call it is, to shut down the robot. And Will Smith is like, okay, well, that's the end of that. And everyone's like, yeah, you found a robot that's could cause a murder or whatever. And he kind of gets a tip that, like, you got breadcrumbs. And he's like, breadcrumbs. So Will Smith goes back and rewatches the footage and everything, figure out that, like, oh, he does more investigation. And as he does more investigation, certain things are happening to him that's pretty much trying to stop him from solving this mystery. Like, he's inside Dr. Lanning's house, and the deconstruction machine turns on and starts destroying the house while he's in it. And then he tried to go tell Calvin, all right, Dr. Calvin, and she's like, I don't believe you, you're insane. And he's like, I'm not insane, I know the truth, I'm figuring this stuff out, I'm not insane. And he also says one of my favorite lines in this movie too, another line I literally like, you're the dumbest smart person I ever met. Dumbest smart person I ever met. And like, what is going on here? Okay. Pretty much it's a boy who cried wolf storyline, but also cried right. Like, he is legit saying that these robots are messed up, we shouldn't trust the robots, and he finally figured out why. So the reason why he doesn't like robots, and this makes no sense to me, is because they're not human. They don't have emotions. They can't understand, the difference between, like, sometimes unprogramming, like, what your emotions, what your mind is telling you, what your body's telling you to do, your feelings telling you to do, versus being programmed to do something a certain way. So he was in a car accident with this little girl, and there's 2 different cars that get hit by somebody's truck, get taken off into a bridge, and this robot comes and saves them. However, the robot saves Spooner and not the girl. Doesn't save the girl, it saves Spooner. And the reason why, because Spooner has a better chance of living. And he doesn't like robots because of that. He's like, no, a human would have known that, that girl's more important than I am. I have a better chance of living. Save her. Save the girl. Which is another quote he says in the movie. Save the girl. So that's why he doesn't like robots. But he's also part robot. Plot twist. He's also part robot. Because in that accident, he loses a lung. His whole left side of his body is destroyed. And he gets rebuilt by Dr. Lanning. So Dr. Lanning builds him. So he's half robot. And the only reason you find this out because in a fight scene, this robot is trying to kill him. And he uses his hand to protect himself. And he goes, yeah, that's right. All Will Smith's like, yeah. The lyrics, the script of this movie is bad. It's not good, guys. Like, the things he says, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And then he gets a superpower punch, which where was this at the whole time in the movie? Also, he punches the robot, fights the robot, and the robot runs away and kills itself. So once again, nobody believes him. He gets taken off the case. He loses his badge. But he's still trying to do an investigation. The reason why, because Dr. Calvin finds out that Sonny is programmed differently, and she's like, you're unique. Why are you unique? So she starts believing things. And Sonny pretty much helps Will Smith figure out this problem. And throughout the movie, they kind of find out that Vicky, which is the master computer program that controls all the robots, controls like pretty much the world, and it controls like how the robots are programmed, the master program, the master computer, is trying to take over the world. Trying to take over the world. She uses the new robots to attack the old robots, which I don't know why she initiated her plan. She just does. Will Smith was figuring out like all the old robots are going up to a spot. He goes to the spot that Sonny tells him to go to, and then the new robots come out of nowhere to start attacking the old robots. And Will Smith's like, okay, the old robots are getting destroyed because the old robots can't stop the new robots. They can try to protect everybody. So you get rid of the old robots and have Vicky's clones or Vicky's robots take over the world. And Will Smith gotta find a way to stop this. So he goes and tries to stop Vicky, and they use like this nanobots that pretty much gets injected into the machines and kills them. Completely wipes their history, wipes their hard drive, completely kills them. And Will Smith and Sonny teams up with Dr. Calvin to stop this. And at the end of the movie, I'll literally tell you the whole movie at this point, I don't care. At the end of the movie, Will Smith is like hanging from like where Vicky's mind is at, and Vicky's like I can't be stopped. I am like pretty much the generic super villain. I am all, I can't be stopped. The future is this. And Will Smith goes, "You so got to die." It's so cheesy. The line is so cheesy. I just literally gave you the movie. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I enjoy it. It's a fun movie. I enjoy it. It's a cheesy line, cheesy delivery. It's cool. Okay, actors. There's really a handful of actors we're going to talk about in this movie. Will Smith is, like I said, he is Will Smith 9000 in this movie. Like, this dude is so over the top, so just saying cheesy lines like "you so gotta die." Yeah, he's Will Smith. Like you're the dumbest smart person I ever met. Like he is Will Smith. I'm pretty sure it's probably just him acting Will Smith. Like, it's him. Now, I do want to say, Bridget Moynahan, who plays Dr. Susan Calvin, I feel like she didn't really give that much to this movie. There was a cheesy line where she goes, "This is a motorcycle? It runs on gas. You know, gas explodes, you know." Like, what script? Who? Is that really a funny joke? I feel like there's a bunch of clips in this movie that they didn't need to add into this movie and try to make it funny. They didn't even be funny. Also, there's a shout out to the Converses in 2004 that came out that year, because Will Smith is wearing them left and right. Brand new Converses. He's at vintage, 2004. He even let you know they're vintage. Because the movie's based in the future. I think it was like 2022 or 2024 or 2030 something. I could be wrong. Sorry, guys. So in 2004, like, yeah. It's Converses. It's still funny to me how these movies think that we're going to have robots taking on the world. And I guess you do have Amazon, Alexa, and Google, Siri. Alright, that's iPhone. What's Google? Echo? Alexa. Yeah, it's Amazon. Yeah, so I guess they have robots, but sound systems, stuff like that, but it's nothing like how this movie's saying they are. And anyway, Bridget Moynahan, I feel like at certain times in this movie she wasn't really giving it her all. She like, you could tell she was kind of phoning her scripts, like she didn't really care. I could be completely wrong, but from my feeling watching this movie, like Will Smith is being 9000, she's kind of like, "I'm gonna be a 5 today." Yeah, just middle of the pack right there. It's just, oh, okay, Dr. Calvin. I'm Dr. Susan Calvin. The robots are programmed this way. They would never do anything different. And I guess it puts her character probably more strict in line, and then towards the end of the movie she kind of becomes more open and everything, and kind of becomes more herself and doesn't become as rigid anymore. She breaks away from the chain that everybody else is going through, but at the same time she's also still like not really being over top. I think it's really Will Smith's fault, to be honest. Will Smith just so over top of this movie that for her, she's probably not the over top actress. I never seen her in other movies. I didn't really go look at her other movies, 'cause I could be wrong. But I feel like she really got out-acted by Will Smith. And maybe because Will Smith was overacting. I don't know. She just didn't give it to me like Will Smith did. That's just my opinion. But I'm pretty sure she's great at other movies. So I just feel like in this one, she just got out-acted by Will Smith. Alan Tudyk that plays Sonny, great voice acting. I love his voice. He's great. I don't know what to say about him. Sonny was a cool character too. I like the robot Sonny. I like the character design. Like it was great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And the fight scenes in the movie was pretty cool too. However, there was scenes where they kept changing the camera angle and they kept doing the slow action, slow-mo thing in this movie, like super done. Like I think the slow-mo scene happened like probably at least 5 times in one fight scene. They kept slowing it down. Hey, they did a slow jump scene when Sonny jumped from one wall to another. They did a slow-mo. Like, you didn't have to do the slow-mo in this movie. Why did you do the slow-mo in this movie? Just let it play out. Let it play out. But they did the slow-mo so many times. Like the director of this movie must love the slow-mo thing, because they did it. Even during the fight scene, they did it. They kept doing it. Why? Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Also, I just want to mention, Shia LaBeouf is in this movie. He's there. He is there. And that's it. No other reason. He's just there. Cameo. Try to add some jokes in the movie, but it didn't jokes during the hit. Okay, any other thoughts before I get into this Friday night movie? I do like the music in this movie. The music is great. The CGI is great. It holds up. The colors of the movie is great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the CGI. I enjoyed the music. Props to that. The acting, hit or miss in certain parts of the movie. The script is not that great of a script. It is bad at certain points, but at the same time, it's also get redeemed because Will Smith is Will Smith. And this is a Friday night movie. I'll say, if you want to laugh, you want to hang with friends and family and kind of just enjoy a good action flick, numb your mind, yeah, this is a Friday night movie. It's not really that bad. You'll get through it. But also you can watch it on Saturday or Sunday. But I'll say Friday night movie. Why not? And grading time. I'm going to grade iRobot a C. I take that back. A C minus. That script, I can't get over the script. The script is, I like the storyline. The acting is hit or miss, and that right there is giving it a C minus. I was going to give it a C, and then I thought about that. I was like, I keep going in on the script because the script is just, ooh. But the acting is great. The actors are okay. I like the actors. Is there anybody else I really want to point out? I guess I could talk about, the big corporate guy who they try to make you think is the bad guy, who is Lawrence Robinson, who's played by Bruce Greenwood. They try to make you think he's the bad guy in this movie. Kind of like Pokemon, in Pokemon Detective Pikachu, where they try to make the Sun like the bad guy. In reality, he wasn't. They tried in this movie, which I guess Pokemon Detective Pikachu came out way after this, but it was just funny that I'm relating the two movies together with that kind of movie trope where you think the dude's a bad guy, like, oh, he's the one behind this, and actually he's not. He actually gets killed off in the movie by Vicky, who's the main bad guy, the MCU, the Master Computer Program, the MCP, the headmaster, I say MCU, but headmaster computer who's controlling everything like puppets. So, oh yeah, there's a scene where Will Smith, like, he's at a high angle because Vicky's like in the middle of this skyscraper, and they had to get above her to put the nanites in, and Dr. Calvin's having a problem opening it up, and Will Smith punches it with his robotic arm and goes, "I'm afraid of heights." Well, since when? What they have to do with the movie? That you're anxious? What? You got a fight scene. You jump in midair. So why? Why is that necessary? Why is that necessary to end this movie? It wasn't a joke. It was just something to be said. And I'm just like, why? Why? Actually, before I let you guys go, I want to go over this and put my laptop up. I wrote down a bunch of things that Will Smith says that I think probably should be mentioned real here. You so got to die. I said that already. What else I got in here? You're the dumbest smart person I ever met. I said that twice already. Oh, hell no. He says that at the part where the robots attacks him. I think he tries to be funny, but it doesn't hit. His grandma talks about some bully that hit him, and he's like, I haven't met the bully in years. She's like, oh boy, you got beat up so many times. I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, you're a cat, I'm black, it's not gonna work out. That's legit a line he said in this movie. God. Okay, yeah, C minus. This movie's perfect for that. The movie's C minus. I thought about giving it a C. No, I'm going to change it mid review. C minus. If you've seen iRobot, what did you think? I enjoyed this movie, by the way. It's so funny to me. I enjoy it. I can watch the movie any day of the week. It's just that script. Yeah, so what do you guys think if you've seen this movie? Please let me know. Please put in the comment section below. I'm really curious what you guys think of iRobot. And thank you guys for watching this episode of Movie Breakdowns. See you next time. Keep being honest. Like, keep being awesome. Honest. You'll be honest and awesome. Be both, guys. Be both. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend about my series. Tell a friend about Grind Towards Success. Tell a friend about the Movie Breakdown series. If you really like these episodes, I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. It means so much. I can't tell you how much it means. Like it's like I'll be really grateful you just told a friend and share and subscribe to the series. And thank you guys for watching this. Also, if you want to follow my journey outside of YouTube or Facebook, you can go to my Instagram page and you can follow me on my Instagram page at Ali_Zakka. It's right here. Put it right here in my face. That way you're like, where's his face at? Well, it's right behind the Instagram logo. Yeah, but you can follow me on my Instagram page. And also, if you want another episode of Grind Towards Success or Movie Breakdowns, you can watch the episode of Grind Towards Success right here. You can watch the last episode of Movie Breakdowns right there. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys next time. Keep being awesome.